Well, welcome to Your Future Me Now. My name is William Collins. I'm the creator of this fun and simple way to tap into your future self. You know, it wasn't that long ago that I was looking at my own life and realizing how chaotic my future really looked. I mean, technology was coming at me, a lot of information was in need of being processed. I had to make decisions quickly. And I found myself in a place that I realized my future could be very chaotic if I let it be that way from my own mindset. I also realized that it was creating in me a fear. And this fear was almost locking me up and not allowing me to step into my future. So I looked around for other ways to help me process all this. I couldn't find anything, so I just began to create my own process, and I call it Future Me Now. Well, one day I was explaining this process to a friend of mine, and he said, "Well, would you show me how to do this?" And I said, "Absolutely." Because I said it's very simple, it only takes about 30 minutes, and you create a framework. I call it the Future Me framework. And once you have that framework set up, you can use it for anything in your life, for the rest of your life. Well, I showed him how to do it. He started to use some of these ideas coming out of his future self, and all of a sudden, he began to get tremendous results. Since then, I've applied this and helped other people, especially my family members, use it. So I know it works. And now I want to walk you through this simple, easy two-step process to create your own framework. I also want you to know right up front, there is nothing to buy, it's free, and most importantly, it's confidential. So let's get started. The first thing you need to understand that when you're about ready to look into going into the future, it's important to understand to know how you think about yourself today. I mean, it just stands to reason that if you begin to understand how you're thinking today, then you've got a baseline. You've got something to work with when you step out into the future. So I'm going to introduce you to our first partner in this endeavor. It's called Sapien Labs. Sapien Labs offers a free and confidential assessment that measures what is called your mental well-being. This is a really important thing to understand about how you process your life. Mental well-being is simply our ability to receive things and information, process that, and then productively act according to how that is happening inside of our mind. It's mental well-being. And Sapien offers this assessment that only takes about 10 minutes, and it measures 6 particular areas of your mental health. Those areas are your mood and your outlook, your adaptability and resiliency, your cognitive skills, your mind and body connection, your drive and motivation, and finally, your social self, how you view yourself in regards to other people. Now, when you finish the assessment, there is an area at the bottom of the assessment that asks you, and it's an option, if you would like to receive an email copy of your results. I would highly suggest you check that, because you will immediately receive an email that gives you this report. This is actually my report. I take this assessment once every 6 months because it's a way for me to check in to see how I'm doing. And you'll see by this report, it will give you an overview of your mental well-being, and then it will break down those 6 areas that we just discussed. And it will actually even give you some suggestions about how to strengthen those areas. Now, most of the time when people take this assessment, one of several things happens. First, they realize they're doing better than they think. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter what the results are, because the most important thing is you begin to understand how you are processing your mental health. Number 2, you realize that there might be a few things that you thought you needed to work on. Well, that will be highlighted in the report. But most importantly, this assessment is very personal. And it's almost like looking into a digital mirror. And what it gives you is a reflection, an understanding about how you're processing your own life and the things around you right now. So, step one, go ahead, the link is below. Sign up right now for your assessment. It only takes 10 minutes and you'll receive the results of that assessment. You will immediately be receiving a second video where we introduce you to an amazing tool that allows you to set up a digital journal to tap into your future me. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.